Well, well, well. Well, 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 everybody. Hello. How are you? It's Friday. I'm Phil, and you're here, and I'm here. And together, we're both here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very excited to be telling you that. Feels good to be here. 9 o'clock p.m. on a Friday night. Can't think of anywhere else I'd rather be. That's right. You heard me. I said it. I said it to nobody. There's nobody else here right now. But I like to start my live streams off with a bang and a lot of enthusiasm. It helps me, I don't know, make myself even more thrilled to be here. Well, welcome to Friday night. This is a LiveDraw thing that I do on Fridays. Every Friday you can set your watch by it, but sometimes you'd be disappointed because I'm not always on time. But today I am. It's very nice. I'm very excited to start off this live stream to tell you guys that after I think over a month of working on the same scene, I just only days ago, I finished scene 57. It was harrowing. No, it wasn't harrowing. It was just a challenge, and these things can be challenging sometimes. It's how it goes. So I'm very happy to say I am finally on to the next scene. I'm on to scene 58 now. What that means is I was able to pull down another page of storyboards off my wall, which is just exciting because I'm down to 2 from 24 pages of storyboards down to 2, folks. I'm very excited to say that. So when I look up at my wall right now, I literally just have the last 2 pages of storyboards. Now, does that mean I'm going to be completely done after these 2 are animated? No, it doesn't mean completely done. But it will mean mostly done, and that's exciting. It'll mean I will be able to push play and watch an entire cartoon from beginning to end, and it will feel like one story, which is just super exciting. Now, there's a lot more work that I have ahead of me after that, which is fine. I've got pickups to do. I've got a montage sequence that I came up with after the fact. I'm going to go back and animate that sometime this year. I don't know when, but I'm getting closer, folks. I look at my wall right now, and there are, let's see how many scenes there are remaining. 4 scenes on that page. And then there's scene number 5. And then the last 4 squares are a little bit iffy. And I've said this for a few weeks now. I'm going to explain what I mean by iffy, okay? You know what? Let me just pull the board off the wall. And I will simply show you what I'm talking about. So this is the final page of storyboard for new ad day, okay? And these 2 squares here are one scene. The camera does not cut away. But then we've got this business here, and then it goes to here, here, and here. And basically, the camera is just zooming out more and more and more. And I haven't decided if I want the camera to I've kind of decided, but I haven't secured it yet. I can't decide if I want the camera to slowly zoom out or if I want to do this thing where the camera is locked in at this angle, and then we fade like a cross dissolve into a little bit further out, and then we cross dissolve into a little bit further out, and then we do it one more time. That's probably what I'm going to do. Probably going to be a series of cross dissolves. And the reason for that, if you're wondering why I'm thinking that's the way to go, if I made it something where I was zooming out slowly, what that means is, because the paper is only one specific size, right? And I'm not drawing in vector animation. So the problem would be if I were to zoom in order to zoom out and get the full paper, it would mean that I'd have to start closer in. If I do that, the drawing is probably going to look a little bit less quality. Versus if I just make each shot an individual shot, then the quality of the image will stay the same. That's kind of why I want to do it that way. Hey, to Carson Williams, T5K, over on YouTube, saying hi to me. And Sam OK says, Happy Friday LiveDraw. Sam OK is one of my channel members. They have that little symbol next to their username. And that's what that means. It means a channel member. And you too can be a channel member if you so choose. And then you get your comments featured on screen like this. It's like 99 cents for a whole month. It's not much at all. So if you want to support what I do here on YouTube, obviously the free way is to just subscribe and like this video. But if you're like, no, Phil, I love you so much that I want to throw 99 cents at you and as hard as I can, to which I would say, please round it up to $1 and make it a paper money so I don't get hurt. Anyway, I'm just being ridiculous now. So all that to be said is, in theory, you could say that these last 4 squares are 4 different scenes. And if that's the case, then there's 5 scenes on this page. So 5 scenes on this page and 4 scenes on the other page means I've got maybe 9 scenes left in the animation, which is pretty crazy to say that, guys, to be at this point. Oh, the best bubble YT says, love the statue behind you. Which statue are you referring to? I have so many statues behind me. I would love to know which one you admire the most. But yes, as those of you who are chatting have come to learn, this is a live stream. So that means that if you are here and you feel like chatting with me live, I encourage you to do it. I love talking to people. It's great. It's kind of usually what I do in the first half of these videos is I usually just kind of talk with you guys. I let you know what progress I'm up to. And then halfway through the video, typically, I turn my camera this way and I point it toward my drawing table. And then I do a little bit of work on my cartoon. That's what I do. That's what this show is all about. If you like that kind of thing, you're in the right place, because that is exactly what's going to happen. The best bubble YT says, do you like marshmallows? I sure do. I think marshmallows are great. I am confident about that statement, and I don't care who knows about it. All right, so anyway, yeah, 9 scenes left to go, and I will say the scene I'm on right now, it's not going to be terribly involved, I don't think. It is 2 characters acting on screen together, and that does get a little bit tricky. But the scene I'm on right now that I just started this week should only be about 5 seconds. The one I just finished that took me like a month was 13 seconds, okay? And 13 seconds is pretty long. In fact, the number of drawings involved in making the previous scene was the 4th highest number of drawings in the entire cartoon. In fact, I'm pretty sure that is the last of the long scenes for New Ad Day, which is really, that's an exciting thing to tell you guys, that I just finished the last of the really long scenes. It really does feel like I'm, zeroing in on the end of this cartoon, which is a little sad as I'm saying it. I don't like saying it, but I do want to complete it. So the best bubble says, I also like marshmallows. Well, thank you for subbing to me, the best bubble. Thank you very much. I do appreciate you. I've been doing this YouTube channel on and off since like early 2013. That's a very long time ago, kiddos. And should I have a bigger channel by now? Well, I'll leave that up to you to decide. But it's been growing steadily in the past few years, and I'm very appreciative of anybody that likes to contribute to my efforts here. Even if all that means is you click the button, I still appreciate you. Thank you for that. Anyway, let's see here. So tonight I'm going to be working probably on the new scene. And normally what I like to do for a live stream is I like to have some busy work prepared in advance, stuff that I don't have to think too much about, because I like to make sure that as I'm on camera with you guys, I can kind of move things along a little bit quicker. Unfortunately, I was not able to make that happen this week. What does that mean to you? Well, it means you're probably going to see me sitting here thinking and not doing a ton of drawing, because the very beginning parts of a scene, for me, I have to do this like planning thing where I'm drawing my keyframes, and the keyframes are like super, super important. They're like the anchor points that your scene is based around, right? So you get really, really strong keyframes with good lines of action in your character. And once you establish those keyframes, then you can start moving on to breaking things down, and that's where they can move a little bit quicker at that point. So you're going to be seeing me tonight at the beginning stages of a scene, which means I don't know how fast I'll be moving, but it is what it is, right? The Best Bubble YT asks, did you see the storm outside right now? I know there's a storm north of me, like states north of me, but I did not see any storm outside my window where I live. And I believe where I live, we're going to be getting a storm tomorrow afternoon. So no storms for me right now. But I have seen people start to post things online. One person was taking a video of the clouds, and they were suggesting that they think maybe a tornado was forming. I don't know where that person lives. I just simply was looking through people's stories, and I saw that, and I was like, ugh, those clouds are pretty ugly. So if you're somebody who is in a place where it's storming pretty bad right now, please stay safe, and I would like to encourage you to avoid open windows, or large windows, I should say. Just make sure you're staying safe, okay? Sam OK says, I have a storm by me. Okay, see, there you go. There's somebody that's dealing with a storm right now. Now, is it like tornadic weather, or are you just getting like thunder and lightning? Is everybody getting a storm tonight? What's my favorite movie? Asks the Best Bubble YouTube. My favorite movie is a toss-up, depending on the day, between Jurassic Park and Ghostbusters. That's why I've got all this Ghostbusters stuff behind me, you see. So those two movies are arguably my favorite movies. And I don't think they're going to get dethroned. I think they made a very, very solid impression on me at an early age, and they've held their iron grip on my imagination ever since, in a good way. I mean this in a good way, you know. The Best Bubble says, "Oh, those are some good movies." Yeah, they are some good movies. What's your favorite movie? In fact, anybody listening right now, tell me what your favorite movie is. I'd love to hear it. Sam OK says, so far just thunder and lightning. Hopefully nothing worse shows up. Yeah, I hope nothing worse shows up. That's scary stuff, y'all. So here's what I'm going to do. I am feeling like I want to start working on this drawing. So I'm going to get some music playing, and I'm going to turn my camera around, and then you guys are still free to hang out with me. And if you have questions while I'm drawing tonight, you know the drill. If you guys are new here and you don't know the drill, here's the drill. The drill is you can chat about whatever I'm working on in the comments. I'll do my best to answer your questions. Oh, the Best Bubble says, my favorite movie is Jaws or Red One. Oh, I know those. I never saw Red One, but Jaws is a great movie. Yeah. Let's see if I can get this. I gotta move my stuff around here. All right. I'm trying to. So I've got you guys on two different channels, so to speak. I've got you on my vertical live stream and my horizontal live stream. But I try to make it so everybody can kind of see what I'm working on. So, all right, let's get this music lowered a little bit. It's a little too much. That's too low. There we go. I like that. All right. So, sorry about that. So, as you can see, I do have some drawings already started in this scene. I've got a new guy sitting here in the background, and he's going to be. I'll eventually work on his motion, but I'm focusing on Spike right now. Spike, who is walking out from behind him, and he's carrying his little friendly hand puppet there, and then I've got him coming over to this area here, and then I've got some blank paper here, and this is where I'll be working tonight. And the best bubble says, "What made you become a YouTuber?" Oh, that's a really good question. In 2013, I think is when I started this channel, and it was because I came out with a book, and I wanted a way to promote the book. So I think one of my first videos on this channel, if you go all the way back, is me like showing, like flipping through the book. So I would say I got started with like promoting stuff, promoting my art, and then since then I've got a lot of reasons for doing YouTube. I've always enjoyed being an entertaining guy. I have a background in theater, and I love radio, and I love comedy, and I love good discussions. And so I think all of those reasons kind of are why I do it now. I mean, obviously, I'm still promoting my art, but I would say for all of those reasons. And I also like connecting with people. I like meeting new people online, and I think that's exciting to kind of find like shared experiences. And so it kind of scratches every one of those itches. Oh, if you search, actually, I'll tell you right now, if you search for Retail Sunshine, you'll find my books. But if you go to, boy, this music is loud. Hold on, this is way too loud. I don't like how loud that got. Let me get some different music. I'm having a difficult time with music on this channel. All right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna play some of this stuff. All right. Hopefully that's not too loud. If you search Retail Sunshine online, you'll find my books. If you go to bookpeople.com and you search Retail Sunshine, you'll find me there. All right. Hopefully that answers your question. I hope. Yes. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna decide how I want this character to. Oh, that's right. I remembered what I wanted him to do now. Oh, that's right. Okay. Just took me a second to kind of get my bearings. I'm a little bit dehydrated today. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Let's see. So he's going to be twisting his body that way. Okay, so let's see. How do I want to handle this? So he's here, and then he's going to be like, so he does move his head a little bit that way. All right, so we're just gonna start by laying down some shapes. Okay, I don't have like usually I try to get 3 drawings done in a live draw, but that's when I've already like got a plan, and I already know exactly what I'm doing, and I've got like I'm doing in betweens, whatever. I'm not doing that tonight. Tonight I'm just doing some like layout stuff, and so I am gonna do some drawing here, but I'm not gonna rush to try to get anything like super finalized. So just be aware, if you're coming in tonight and this is your first time here, tonight's a little bit different. All right. Let's see if I can get this. So he should have his arm out like that, and then he'll have this arm goes up here. I'm just kind of staging some drawings tonight. That's what I'm doing. If I don't get a lot completed, that's okay. lift his knee. I think is right. I'm gonna do that. Lift his right. Wait a minute. I gotta stand up and do this. See if I can do this. Standing over here. He's like. His leg is up. So this arm would be like up then. Oh, okay. 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 All right. Now I get it. Now I'm getting a sense of it. So I'm kind of choreographing stuff tonight. If you're wondering why I'm standing up and like doing weird little motions, it's because I'm actually trying to figure out how my body would move in this situation, and I use that as my guide for what my characters do. Hey, the best bubble. Look, if you wish you were good at drawing, you can be. All you got to do is practice. I promise you. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of practice and dedication. But if there's something you want bad enough, you can absolutely do it. I have taught drawing before, and I've watched people get better after practice. It is possible. You just have to dedicate yourself. Okay. So if you're really serious, I'm glad you believe me. If you're really serious about it, I would say either get yourself in a class. I don't know how old you are, but get yourself in a class, or get yourself some drawing books, or if you even wanted to, you know, when I do these live streams each week, some people who draw come in and talk with me about what they're working on, and you can ask me questions too. So if you feel like that's something you want to do, then you can just come back here next week and tell me what you're working on, and if you have anything you want to know, I'll do my best to answer your questions. But it's absolutely possible for you to get good at drawing. Okay, I absolutely mean that. All right. All right, so that's kind of. And believe it or not, it is something that I am still learning about how to be better at all the time. I don't consider myself to be like the world's foremost drawer. I've gotten better with time, but I still have a lot of improving I can do. Let's see here. Yeah. Oh, okay. Best Bubble says, sorry, but I have to leave. I'm sorry. Stay positive and keep on going with your books. Thank you. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. Maybe I'll see you next time. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you guys popping in. Let me know you're here. It's always nice. All right, what is going on with this? I might switch. Why the sad face, Best Bubble? No sad face. You can come back next time. I'll be here next time. All right, have a good night. No sad faces. It's going to be fine. Can't decide if I like where that's going. I'm so torn. All right, let's see if I can just figure this out anyway. Let's clean that line up. Oh, hey, thanks for the heart on Facebook from Amy Bush. Appreciate it. And if you give me a like on Facebook or on YouTube, I can't see those until after the video is done. So thank you for doing it. I just cannot see it in order to thank you individually. But I do appreciate all of that. It helps people to find me later. Oh, on Facebook, we got Francisco Sanchez Rodriguez saying greetings from Mexico. Well, hello. Hello, Mexico. Thanks for the heart to you, Francisco. I appreciate that. It's always nice to have people finding me from different places, even though those places are very far away. Mix it up a little bit. Let's see, I'll mix it up a little bit. Where did I put that other thing? G. Hey, thanks for the like on Facebook from, oh, Jackie Duquesne. Thank you. Oh, hey, Marks 109, how's it going? Marks109 says, I have built a light table, not as fancy as yours, and it works really well. That's great. It doesn't have to be fancy for it to work as long as it works. Mine's fancy just because I decided to splurge on myself for a birthday gift. But before I was using this fancy light table, I was just using the glass table that I'm working on right now. And I was like hunched over my flat table, and I had a lamp between my legs pointed up at the table, and I was working that way. I do not recommend that to anybody. It was not good. But that's cool that you built your own. That's awesome. Did you find plans online somewhere? How did you know how to build it? Basically, it's a glass drafting table. That's great. Hey, man, whatever works. Mark says, I brought up the idea over the course of a couple weeks and then finalized my idea, then built it. That's awesome. So what project are you going to be using on your new light table? Do you have like a project already ready to go? Is it one that you're already working on, or is it one you've been kind of waiting to work on until you had the right equipment? Mark says, I have a couple of ideas for animated projects, but I have been using it as a drafting table mostly. Oh, what are you drafting on it? I didn't know you were doing drafting also. Let's see, where am I on this? I might as well let this album play out. I'm going to go a little bit over 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock tonight, just a little bit. I'll give myself a chance to get more of this drawing filled in. Marks109 says, I've also been working on an animated short, but it's kind of top secret at the moment. Okay, well, I won't press you too much, but you tell me about it here whenever you feel like it. I look forward to hearing about it. It's a little too weird, but I don't want that. Okay, that's probably going to do it for tonight. Just wanted that song to finish up first. And okay, so I've got my change of drawing here. So new guy in this scene kind of starts out looking a little bit uneasy or pensive or however you want to refer to it, and then he transitions to this kind of like dejected look, and that's going to be happening with like the secondary animation as my lead for this scene, who is Spike, gets ready to wallop new guy on the back, smack him on the back, as this drawing right here that I was working on tonight. He's doing the wind up and the pitch, and he's gonna smack him on the back. So that is what I'm setting up in this scene. It's gonna be interesting because I've got two characters moving, maybe not entirely at the same time the whole time, but for at least part of the time. So that'll be interesting. We'll see where I am a week from now, because I will have had more time to sort of dig into this scene, and but I am just starting on it. Pretty exciting, because like I said, this is sort of like the last, like scene 58 is kind of the last of the really big, more involved scenes. I think I say that, but then I've got this wonderful crowd scene coming up. What I'm trying to say is, story-wise, scene 58 is kind of like the last real big one. And then I've got three really short scenes that are maybe like 2 or 3 seconds each. And then I've got then there's another kind of similar scene to this one where I've got Spike walks away laughing, and new guy is just kind of left there with his thoughts. And then we do the zoom out. So I really am toward the end, honestly. Once scene 58 wraps, I feel like things are going to maybe start like picking up. So we're in March. I'm going to hopefully complete scene 58 this month. That's what I'm going to try to do. It's a 5-second scene. I think I can pull it off. That's the plan. Anyway, we'll see what happens. It's going to be really interesting. By the time May gets here, boy, I'm wondering if I might be close to wrapping up the 24th storyboard page. We shall see. It's very exciting. I don't want to jump the gun too much and rush things and mess up, the process and all that stuff. But at this point, it is difficult for me to be this close to completing it and not be thinking about those things and what the next steps are. So hopefully you'll stay tuned. And if you like what you see here, I'd love to invite you and encourage you to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any live streams. You can also go to retailsunshine.com and follow me there for free. I put like behind the scenes drawings and little blurbs about what I'm thinking about, how the project's coming along. So I really would love to have you there as well. And then you can also like the official Retail Sunshine Facebook page. That would be really cool if you did. So thanks so much for supporting me in all those places. I will see you guys next week. Have a wonderful weekend, and thanks for joining me once again.